Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Victoria, and today we are going to be doing a book haul. I have two very large stacks here to share with you. These are mostly books that I got, either I bought on Amazon before the LoveNVegas signing, like in anticipation of the LoveNVegas signing, or they are ones that I got at LoveNVegas, or there's a few other random ones thrown in of ones that I just like had to buy. So I have big stacks to share with you, and we're just gonna get into a book haul. So the first ones I have are these ones right here. These are books 2 through 5 in the Bailey Brothers by Claire Kingsley. I own book 6 already, which is Rewriting the Stars, but Claire Kingsley announced that she was changing her covers and making like alternate covers, getting rid of the like male covers, and I already owned book 6 in the male covers, and Claire Kingsley changed one of her other series, and I didn't like the new covers that she got, so I was worried that I wasn't gonna like the new covers for the Bailey Brothers series, so I bought all of the ones that I didn't have already in like one swoop on Amazon so that I would have all of them. So shout out to Caitlin from the Love Librarian for informing me that Claire Kingsley was doing this, because I definitely would have missed the announcement without Caitlin, so thanks Caitlin. But I bought book 2, which is Fighting for Us. I got these are not in order. I got book 3, which is Unraveling Him, which is my favorite in the series. And then I have book 4, which is Rushing In. It's Gavin's book. And then I have a book 5, which is called Chasing Her Fire. This is Logan's book, and I love this series. It's a small town romance series that follows 5 brothers, and as they fall in love and have romances. So I'm really glad that I got to get these covers because I love them and I wanted to have them so that they would match book 6. Then the next one that I have, these are all mixed up because I just literally unpacked from LoveNVegas and like put them all here. So the next one that I have is The Words by A. Jade. This is one that I bought on Amazon before LoveNVegas because I wanted Ashley Jade to sign it, so she signed it, and I love this book. It's a rock star romance with second chance vibes. So angsty, so good. It's long, but so worth it. Absolutely love it, and I'm so glad that I have a physical copy so that I could meet Ashley Jade. Then the next one that I have is Juniper Hill by Devney Perry. This is one that I got before the signing started because Devney Perry wasn't going to have a pre-order form, and I needed to make sure that I would get this one. It's my favorite. It is book 2 in the Eden series. It's a single parent romance where the heroine moves to town and lives above the hero's garage. I absolutely adore it. And so it was so lovely to meet Devney Perry and get that one signed. Another Devney Perry book that I have is A Little Too Wild. This is part of her Madigan Mountain series with 2 other authors. I didn't love this book, but I had pre-ordered it from Barnes & Noble when I placed like huge Barnes & Noble order when a bunch of, it was like 25% off all pre-orders, so I placed like a huge order of a bunch of pre-orders and completely forgot about it, so I was very surprised when this one showed up, but I'm glad I have it. Then I have Praise by Sarah Kate. This is another one that I bought before the signing so that I could meet Sarah Kate. Oh, what just fell out? Oh, just like a little thing from her. But I love this one. This is a ex-boyfriend's dad romance, and it's the first book in the Salacious Players Club series, which is a BDSM club series, and I loved it. So good. 5 stars. So glad I have it. Let's go on this stack. I have Beautifully Broken Life by Catherine Cowles. This one I also got before the signing so that Catherine Cowles could sign it. It was on sale on Amazon one day randomly, so I bought it, and it Catherine Cowles was going to Vegas, so I grabbed it. Then I have Riffs and Refrains, which is another Devney Perry that I bought to bring to the signing. This one is a single dad second chance romance that I love. This book made me cry. The heroine's grandmother dies, and that's a huge plot in the story, and I read it literally like the same week my grandmother died, which was like not good planning on my part, but I was like distraught and crying the entire time that I was reading this. It's so good. Okay, these two are ones that are not from because of LoveNVegas, but they are Puck Drills and Quick Thrills and Line Mates and Study Dates by Eden Finley and Saxon James. Eden Finley and Saxon James are getting new covers for this series, and these are the only two that I didn't have yet, so I wanted to grab them to finish out my series. So now I have all of this series. This is the Colchester University Hockey series. They are MM hockey romances that take place in college. Most of the series is new adult, so like these ones, book 1 until this one is, they are college students, and then the last book in the series, which is this one, Puck Drills and Quick Thrills, this one, they are the coach and a teacher, so they're actually like adults. We have some Gianna Darling books I bought when Villains Rise from Gianna's table at LoveNVegas. I already owned book 1, which is When Heroes Fall, but I didn't have book 2, so I immediately grabbed it while it was there so that she could sign this one too. This is book 2 in the Anti-Heroes in Love duet. Gianna was so nice. I loved talking to her. She's so beautiful. So beautiful. Another Gianna Darling book that I have is actually one that I pre-ordered, and this is the Enslaved duet. I have not read this one yet. I started book 1, but I haven't like gotten very far in it at all. And it's just like a bind up of the duet. And I thought it was perfect because I don't own the series yet. So I'm excited. I don't really know a whole bunch about it. I know that one of the heroine is like sold to the hero maybe. But I'm excited to read it. I love Gianna Darling. She's one of my all-time favorite authors. Another Sarah Kate book. We have Mercy, which is the last... No, it's not actually. I was going to say it's the last book in the Salacious Players Club series, but she announced there's 2 more. So this is book 4 in the Salacious Players Club series. It is my favorite so far. It is the ex-boyfriend from Praise. It's his book with a dominant woman. So good. So good. And I got this one before Vegas also so that she could sign it. And then I actually bought Give Me More, which is the 3rd book in the Salacious Players Club series. I bought actually in Vegas from her table. I haven't decided yet if I want to buy Eyes on Me. I didn't love Eyes on Me, but that's book 2. It's the only one that I don't have. Okay, another Devney Perry book. We have The Outpost by Devney Perry. This is a small town romance. It is in the series that I don't love. It's the Jameson Valley series. This is my favorite book in that series. This is probably one of my top 3 Devney Perry books. I adore this book. It's Forced Proximity. So good. And I absolutely loved it, so I had to buy it so that she could sign it in Vegas. This stack is gonna fall over. Then I got Not So Meet Cute by Megan Quinn. I bought this at the signing because I actually really enjoyed this book, and this is a rom-com-y style where they are fake engaged, and it's like a billionaire hero, and I enjoyed myself. I really liked this one. Then I have the entirety of the Tattered and Torn series by Catherine Cowles. Catherine Cowles is honestly one of the best people I have met. She is such a sweetheart. I loved meeting and talking to her. She is amazing, and I bought the entire Tattered and Torn series. So we have Tattered Stars, which is book 1. I adore these covers so much. Then we have Falling Embers is book 2. I have read this whole series and love it. Hidden Waters is book 3. This is my favorite in the series. Then I have book 4, which is Shattered Sky, which is amazing and has chronic pain representation. And then I have the last book in the series, which is Fractured Sky, which I loved so much. This whole series is amazing. I think I gave book 1 4.5 stars, book 2 4 stars, book 3 5 stars, book 4 4.5 stars, and then book 5 5 stars. So I obviously very much liked this series. So good. Would highly, highly recommend Catherine Cowell's books. Okay, what's another one? While at the signing, I bought Indigo Ridge by Devney Perry. This is book 1 in the Eden series. This one, and I'm gonna grab it right here. The Brawl were the only two books that Devney Perry had left on her table, so I bought both of them. I didn't have either of them. So Indigo Ridge is the first book in the Eden series, so Juniper Hill is book 2. And this one actually came perfectly in handy because my mom finished the book that she was reading while we were in Vegas and needed a new one, and I gave her this one and she read and loved it, so that worked out really well. She wants me to give her Juniper Hill to read now. So love that, so exciting. And then I also bought The Brawl, which is her most recent release, but under her Willa Nash name. And this one was absolutely amazing also. I gave this book 5 stars. So good. And then I pre-ordered Still Beating by Jennifer Hartman. I did not get a chance to read this before the signing actually happened. I had planned to, but I didn't get around to it, so I'm hoping to read this one either this month or next month, just like before the end of the year. This is one of the only books that I got in Vegas that I didn't read or haven't read yet, but I very much want to. And thank you to Kerry for picking this up for me and getting it signed to me, because I was busy meeting Amo Jones. The lines in Vegas were really long, and I had kind of given up on being able to see Amo Jones because her line was so long the entire signing. But while we were in line waiting for Jennifer Hartman, Amo Jones's line got really short, and so I asked Kerry if she could pick this book up for me because I had pre-ordered it. And get it signed for me, and so I could go meet Amo Jones, and she did, and it was wonderful, and I got a picture with Amo Jones, and she signed the book that I have, so excited. But I'm very excited to have this. Thank you so much, Kerry, for grabbing it for me. Then I have Love Unexpected by QB Tyler. This is one of the only other books that I haven't read yet also. This one though I bought, I found this used at a used bookstore near my house, so I picked this one up when I saw that one because I have loved the QB Tyler books that I've read. I also pre-ordered from QB Tyler, but her books were lost on the way to Vegas. She shipped a bunch of boxes of people's pre-orders on the way to Vegas, and they never made it to Vegas. And so she is actually going to be mailing my books separately. So I will be getting 2 QB Tyler books. They just aren't in this haul because I don't actually have them yet. And the 2 books that I pre-ordered were Always Been You and Unconditional. So those are the 2 that I will be getting from QB Tyler. Then the next 2 that I have are Beautifully Broken Pieces by Catherine Cowell. This one I grabbed at the signing. She was having a 3, if you bought 3, they were only $10 each. And so I got Beautifully Broken Pieces, and I got Reckless Memories, and then Christi from Christi Reads a Lot also got, I think, Reckless Memories. So then it was 3, and then I just paid for these 2 and she paid for hers. But that worked out really well. So I'm very excited to have these. I've read this one because this is book 1 in the Sutter Lake series, and I've read that whole series. But this is the only series by Catherine Cowell that I haven't read yet. So that is on my TBR plans for as soon as I can get to it, because I am very excited to read this whole series and read all of Catherine Cowles. Then the last book that I have that I got is Royally Not Ready by Megan Quinn. I actually got this for a friend, so I will be sending this to a friend for her to read, but this is a royal romance by Megan Quinn. The heroine finds out that she's actually a princess to a foreign country. Think like Princess Diaries 1, where she's like, a princess, shut up. That's basically like this. But then she falls in love with her bodyguard, who's like super hot. So I'm excited for my friend to read this, and I hope that she likes it. But that is the last book that I got. That is all of them. So I did grab quite a few while I was in Vegas. I went through those quite quickly. I hope that that's okay. But I had a great time at LoveNVegas. A shout out to Tiffany from Tiff Talks Pages or Neverland Pixie on Instagram for actually mailing some of them back to me, because I couldn't fit all of them in my suitcase, because unlike some of my friends who were there who could fill their entire suitcases because they only had clothes for a weekend, I was in Vegas for an entire week, so I had an entire week's worth of clothes. So I had to fit those into my suitcase as well as all the books. So I definitely ran out of space. So thank you, Tiffany, for sending me my books to me. I got them. But that is it. That is it for this video. That's it for this book haul. I will probably do one more book haul this year at the end of December, because my birthday's in the beginning of December. It's December 2nd, and then Christmas is in December, so I'm probably going to get some books in December. So I probably will have one more book haul at the end of December, but that'll be my last book haul for the year. So I can't believe we're already at the end of the year. But that's it for this video. So please like if you liked it, and subscribe so you can see more content from me. And I hope you have a great day.